Hello, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5s. Now, this message is just for you. Something that you are going to get to do that will be the first time ever it happens at DIAB. So, I'm going to try and keep it as short as best as I can. So, listen carefully to the following. We have, at the end of this month, the end of May, on Wednesday and Thursday, we have 2 early finish days. Now, usually when we have early finish days, this is when your parents meet the teachers to discuss you, almost in a way. Yes, we discuss you to see, right, what could you do for the next steps? Now, this is going to be a slight switch. It'll be our first time doing this, but not first for IB schools. So as an IB school, we are going to have to host our very first student-led conferences. Let me say that again, student-led conferences. And what that means is you, yes you, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you will be running the meeting. So this is what's going to happen. On the Wednesday and Thursday, mom or dad will book a session with the teacher in the afternoon, as they usually would for a parent-teacher conference. But it's not a parent-teacher conference, it's a you conference. You will then come online and you will talk to your teacher and to your mom and dad, whoever is going to be there to listen. It could be both, it could just be one of them. And you are going to share your learning journey. So this is all part of the PYP approach, is how to be reflective and reflect on your learning. So you actually almost going to be the role of the teacher, and you're going to talk about you. And you're going to share what has really done well this year and what things you'd like to improve on, and a couple of other things. But now don't go into a panic. We've made it a bit easier for you. You are going, because you're such technological boffins at the moment, knowing how to use OneNote and how to use PowerPoint presentations, we're going to give you a sample presentation, which you will tweak, change, adjust to meet your needs. So I'm going to show you now what that's going to look like and take you through a little bit of a guide of what it is you're going to do. And then I'll chat to you again afterwards. So here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. There are only going to be 5 slides which you are going to be taking a look at. This is the first slide and it has my instructions on it, but the instructions can be deleted. You can replace student-led conference with your name and your grade. You can do whatever you need to do with that. It could almost be your introduction or your cover page. The next one is we are going to spell out the word DIAB. So your first slide is going to be what did well this year? What did you do well this year? You could put up pictures, you could put up keywords. Now remember, this is a slide presentation, so it's not everything. It's things that you are proud of that you've done, and not just telling us what it is, but why you feel that you are proud of it. Why have you selected this piece? Your next slide is going to be improve on for next year. Now this is where you really reflect on your learning for the whole year, and you say, right, what could I want to work on for next year? What would I like to do that would be better? Now when you are looking at this, boys and girls, we are not asking it always to be academic related. It could be friend-wise, it could be school-wise, it could be academic-wise. It really is up to you to share with us your reflection of your learning journey. Now, the next one is the attributes. We also call them the IB learner profiles. And I've put the picture up there just to show you and remind you what the IB attributes are. Now, what I would like you to do is you have a couple of options here. You could put a table together and you could put on the one side of the table the IB attributes that you feel you are quite good at, the ones that you are quite confident with. And on the other side, you could put the ones and say, you know what, I think I need to spend a little bit more time next year, or even the last month of school, taking a look at the following. And what can I do to take a better look at the following? So it's not just always explaining what it is, it's telling your teacher and your mom and your dad, and even me, because I'm going to watch some of these videos as well, why have you chosen it, and what can you do to do better? And then the second last slide is the boost, the B. What can mom and dad and the school and your teachers do to help you? Where do you think you need some more help? You've told us where you feel. Now you're saying, okay, for me to achieve that, I need a little bit of this from you because then I think I can get there. It can be for next year. It could be things like, let's say our grade 5s are moving over to secondary school. Would you like to see what their communication platform is? You use Toddle in the primary school. What is ManageBack? How does ManageBack, what does it look like? What does it do? Maybe you want to find out a little bit more about it before you get to secondary school. And then the last slide, I went backwards. The last slide is anything extra you wish to share. So that's it. Very, very easy. Let me go back. Your front cover, you can get rid of this information. You can change the colors. You can use your own slides if you want to. You don't have to use the slides that I'm going to share with you, but you have to use the order in which the information is presented. You can go ahead and do any of that. All right. Have you got it? Okay, so there you've got it. That's your homework for the next 2 weeks. Your teachers are going to start this with you in class. You can brainstorm it. You can start making little notes. You can ask mom and dad for help and support with it as well. But this is going to be your meeting. You are in charge of it. You're going to run it. And you are going to share your learning journey with us. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see all of yours. So grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 students, this is your task. Grade 5s, yes, this is a good preparation for your PYP exhibition. Grade 4s, I know you know how to do this. Grade 1s and 2s, this might be a little bit nervous for you. You might find this a little bit of a struggle to do, but I know you can do it. You will be able to do it. So I will share more information about it. If there's something you want to ask, feel free to send me a message or come down my office or ask your classroom teacher. So in a nutshell, you are going to be hosting the student-led conferences. You're going to reflect on your journey of learning this past year. You are going to use those slides. It can be in PowerPoint. It can also be in OneNote if you feel more comfortable using it. If you are wanting to change the color, the background, or create your own slides, your design layout, you are most welcome to do so. But the only guideline is it must be the number of slides in that order with those topics. Do we understand? Now, if for some strange reason you are either super nervous to do this talk in front of us while presenting and sharing your screen online, or maybe mom and dad are traveling or they're in a business meeting and are unable to attend, I will allow you to record your presentation and send that to your teacher and upload it to Toddle. All right, so if you are unable to make a meeting or you're feeling just a little bit too nervous and you want to practice it and you'd rather film yourself like I'm busy doing now, just recording your voice while you're going through the PowerPoint or the OneNote, you are most welcome to do that as well. All right, so remember, ask, but I'm so excited to see how you are going to do this. And again, when we do this next year, because this will become an annual thing, you're going to look back on your previous one and go, gosh, look how much better I can do. There is no right, there is no wrong. You are not getting a grade for it. We are wanting to hear your perspective, your point of view of your learning journey this year. All right, boys and girls, good luck. Cannot wait to see it.